I just got a text. Are you ready to serve up some justice and teach some logos?
Of course, let's get going.
Viewer discretion is advised.
There's a shoe. It wasn't mine,
This is the artist's second attempt at depicting the subject.
Clergy is filmed on location with the men and women of the cloth. All content is provided by Kingdom of the Logos.
Alright, so welcome for joining us on Clergy. We got an emergency call, so that's why we're here at someone's home, but they weren't very clear about what was happening, so let's try to figure this out. Follow me. Hello? Hello?
I'm in the basement.
Okay, I think I heard someone say they're in the basement, and there seems to be a sidewalk down this way, so we're gonna try to go down there and figure out what's happening. Anyone home? Hello? Whoa.
What are you kids doing on? Oh. Hello, Clergy. Thanks for coming. Come on in. Come on in.
You called us?
Oh, yeah.
You called us about an emergency. Can you let me know what the emergency was or is?
Yes. So, I was sitting right there on the floor watching the wall.
Okay.
Channel 64. And to me, everything seems so gray. I guess that's just what the media wants you to think. But anyways, so I was sitting there on the floor watching the wall. And then I heard an explosion.
An explosion? Oh my.
Yes. It happened in that room.
Okay. What does this have to do with the emergency that you called us about?
Well, it's an emergency.
Yes, I understand, but we're Clergy? You called Clergy hotline.
Well, just come take a look and see what you can do. I don't know what it is, and I thought maybe the clergy could help.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let me try to open the door. Alright, so we're going to be extra slow and careful because it does seem like this door is stuck. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, so far, fairly normal. I see a water heater, washer and dryer. So, you said there was an explosion?
Yes.
Okay, then what? Tell me what else happened.
Okay. Well, I was sitting on the floor watching the wall, channel 64. And then I heard an explosion. And I came in here and I used the dryer to clear the floor. There was water everywhere.
Okay.
And then I turned off the valve.
So the water heater was leaking?
Is that what that is?
Yes.
I thought it was a huge valve.
But you turned it off. You turned it off.
I did.
And then you called Clergy.
Yes.
1 for a crisis that was over. And then 2 for a crisis that is maintenance?
Well, I didn't even know that this would have to be maintained. I thought it was a valve, and it seemed to be working.
Okay, Clergy is here to help you with your theological or philosophical or religious issues, not your hot water heater.
Okay, well, you want to see something theological.
Okay.
Well, come over here.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're over here now in your living room.
Isn't that the most theological little cat you've ever seen?
Ma'am, that's not a cat. That's a Wookiee stuffed animal.
She's been helping me to paint all day, and you're gonna tell me that it's a Wookiee?
Yeah, I think I am. I've got some friends that could help you. Why don't I call them and I'll check up on you tomorrow, okay?
All right, thank you, Clergy. Have a blessed day, darling.
All right, bye-bye.
Here at Clergy, we're starting a new synthetic heresy investigative task force where we are really dealing with a lot of heresies which have cropped up across time. You get some older things like Gnosticism. It's cropping up like fake news. You see news media and outlets like this. Journalists think they have some hidden knowledge that no one else can have access to, and they just want you to trust them. It crops up all over the place, Gnosticism. In fact, these new synthetic heresies are cropping up so many places we've had to put together a task force for it. But thankfully, Pastor Amanda's got a pretty good plan on how we're going to tackle this situation with our new unit.
All right, so we have a 4-point plan that we're going to put into place. The first one is to locate modern heresies. We're going to find out where the people are cooking these up. Then we're going to send in an undercover agent. So this agent is going to be someone that poses as somebody who believes or is making these heresies, and we're going to get more into the hierarchy and the distribution and all that stuff about how these heresies are spreading. Third, of course, we're going to excommunicate the heresies. As we learned from some of our church history, we're going to love people, but we're definitely going to fight the vices. And then fourth, of course, no good church or event is complete without a potluck. So again, we're going to locate, send, excommunicate, and then potluck. So that's our plan to handle these.
One important thing on the potluck, I know not everyone likes coconut cake. I like coconut cake. We'll be having coconut cake, but for those of you who do not like it, it probably won't be coconut cake. And also, we're going to put slightly confused Anthony in training to see if he can, we'll see if he qualifies to go undercover in some of these heresy cooking rings. So that's our plan, and again, we're going to be putting this together, so be looking forward to that in the future.
Preacher!
Sir, can I do anything for you? Sir, have you been drinking? Sir, have you been drinking?
No.
No. Well, I'm looking in your car, and are you lying to me?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, you've got some stuff in your car which is consistent with drinking, and the fact that you're sitting behind the steering wheel means that it's consistent with you drinking and driving. Now, are you telling me a story?
Well, I have had a couple.
All right. Well, you don't need to be doing that now. We're going to have to do something about that. What makes you think you're going to come out and drink and drive? What's brought you out here?
Beer, chicken.
Beer and chicken. Well, I see there's an uncooked chicken over there on your floor. You don't need to be doing that now. Why is it that you're...
Well, I do believe in...
Are you trying to tell me you go to church?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to give you a pass just because you go to church. Being a preacher, I got to come out here and tell you when you're making some things that are putting other people's life in danger. This isn't a good moral decision you're making out of here. We got to guide you along a better pathway. You don't need to be doing that. Where is it that you live?
Well, I live in... Roof.
Don't be giving no back sass. You don't live on a roof. Where you live at?
I live under...
You
roof.
all right.
That roof
All right.
over
All right.
there.
All right.
Over there.
Alrighty, well, why don't you go ahead and get over in that back seat? I think I've seen your car before. You live just down the street from here, don't you?
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna drive you home because you don't need to be out driving drunk. Don't be giving me back sass. That's what I'm gonna do about it. You get over there in that passenger seat. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.